Welcome to the Frenzy with May and Case, your weekend rewind. I'm your host, May.
And I'm Kay.
And we are here to talk about any and everything because we're
the knowers.
We have a new set. We got
the new set.
Our curtains.
Backdrop. It's a backdrop.
We have a new backdrop. It's official. We're hot. No longer 5 minutes. We're going to give you a little more. We have a new added segment.
Yes.
All right. So, we're going to set this timer. You know how it goes. We talk about any and everything because we are the knowers. All right. First up, Mr. Morgan Freeman. He played Jesus. He played Jesus.
I don't know how to feel about this. Do you feel bad or do you feel mad?
Let's catch him up. All right, so Morgan Freeman's in this car accident. Everybody's terrible. They're like, gosh, what happened to Morgan Freeman? What outweighed the accident was the fact that he was in the car with his soon-to-be ex-wife's best friend.
Really? I didn't know it was the best friend.
Yes.
I thought she was a young girl, though.
No, it was Morgan Freeman's soon-to-be ex-wife's best friend.
Wow, what a controversy.
Right, so of course we know that his wife has recently just served him with
You've been served, baby.
Papers of 20.
It's over. We're celebrating what? My divorce. Y'all know that from Brown Sugar.
Okay. All right, keep going. So evidently another couple is having some problems. Well, not like an intimate couple, just like two people.
You got your boy Joe and R. Kelly. Joe is trying to say that R. Kelly was trying to sabotage his career. They were both on Jive Records, and R. Kelly would do all sorts of things to like keep Joe back. Basically, he was saying that R. Kelly would put pressure on Jive execs and radio stations to fall back on promoting his records when the singles appeared to be getting too much attention. That's crazy. Kelly, you got too many albums, dude, to be hating on folks like that.
Somebody who's hurting is John Edwards' wife.
Creep, 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 creep.
But you know, in order to be that's why I think John Edwards should be the vice president. Because in order to be a true politician and a true,
you gotta cheat at least once.
You have to cheat on your wife.
But it gotta be something extravagant.
Something
you gotta like some trans vice diet or something like that, or you paying for it.
You just so far from my head. So the fact that he just cheated regularly. The fact that he just cheated regularly is not enough.
It's like you lose.
All right.
You got another level.
Okay, well this may take him there. He admitted to cheating, but this young lady has now claimed that she is his baby mama. All right. So John Edwards has said that 2 years ago I made a serious mistake. A mistake that I am responsible for and no one else. In 2006, I told Elizabeth, that's his wife, about my mistake, asked for her forgiveness, and asked God for his forgiveness. It could be a her, I said her. And we have kept this within our family since that time. But I'm not the baby daddy.
But we got our next segment to the show because we keeping it moving. We going to new heights.
New heights, new levels.
We got our boy coming in
from Chi-Town.
Lil Rel. We got our boy Lil Rel.
Now Lil Rel's been seen on BET's Comic View. He's been on Who's Got Jokes, Last Comic Stand, and everything. Lil Rel is hot. Now, before we move on, before we didn't get to mention it in our segment, but we have to mention our rest in pieces and give our condolences to the family of Mr. Isaac Hayes. Also, kind of bringing it into where we are now with Lil Rel is comedian Bernie Mac, who is from Chicago. He too also died this week. He struggled for his life, quote from his sister-in-law, Mary Ann Grosser. He struggled for his life, but his wife, Rhonda, was there the whole time. And they just felt like he was tired. One of the complications, of course, was pneumonia, and his sarcoidosis brought on these issues. So we really have to send our condolences up to Bernie Mac. And that really hit a lot of us hard because he not only is a comedian, he is a Chi-Town's favorite, a legend here in the Chi, but a legend here in the world.
Yeah. Yeah, so our condolences out to the Bernie Mac family and to the Isaac Hayes family.
Yes. So we're here with Lil Rel.
Right.
Now, I know we don't want to keep it all sad, but on a lighter note or on a professional, inspiring level, what did Bernie Mac do for you?
I think he set the tone of how our Chicago comedians are supposed to come with it. I was saying this in another interview yesterday or whatever. It was like when he did his first Def Jam set, like a lot of people don't know the dude that went up before him bombed. It was horrible. And that's why when he first came out, I'm like, I ain't scared of you, because you know he was
Right.
really telling me he wasn't scared. Like the other dude was horrible. So look, y'all ain't gonna boo me, you know.
Right.
But to see that you can tell that when he said, okay, when I'm gonna get my chance, I'm gonna come with it, and that's exactly what Bernie did, man. He killed everything. Even at Kings of Comedy, he wasn't even the person that went last on that show. They edited it up where he went last on it because he killed it so crazy. So Bernie, he honestly, when I watch my stuff, I usually watch some of his stuff to kind of not necessarily compare it, but just to see if I'm bringing the same type of energy.
Gotcha.
And Bernie was a legend, man. Honestly, he's the king of Chicago. It will never, honestly, and there's a lot of us fighting for spots here as far as trying to be the king of Chicago comedy, but to be honest with you, there'll be never another king. He's the king of kings here, man. Straight up a comedy. Bernie Mac.
Well, he is definitely a king, but we gotta say that you're a part of royalty.
Oh yeah.
Lil Rel.
Oh yeah.
And this is my question, Lil Rel. When you come up with these stage names, everybody have these magnificent stage names. We heard the story about Jamie Foxx's stage name, Bernie Mac's. How did you come up with this Lil Rel? Because I know your real name.
Right. Yeah, you gotta laugh like that, right?
I know your real name.
No, but it was my hooping name in high school. When I first went to Crane, I went to Crane High School. Shouts out to Crane. What up, Cougars? But when I got there my freshman year or whatever, my cousin Darrell already played on varsity.
Okay.
And when we was at the tryouts, and this is a true story, I was killing, you know what I'm saying? So all the seniors started calling me Lil Rel, even though I was like, no, that ain't my name. They were like, whatever, Lil Rel. All right. A lot of people didn't know my name wasn't Lil Rel till graduation. It's like Milton Howard. I'm like, who's that?
Oh, you know what I'm saying?
I don't care. I mean, nobody gonna stop me. I'm thinking Milton Howard. Milton. Okay, you happy? Huh?
You're gonna be Googled. They're gonna be finding out your address.
There's gonna be a lot of old Miltons popping up.
Right. A lot of other people but you popping up.
All right. Now we know, of course, that Bernie Mac was one of your influences, but give us another influence of yours, either in TV or a movie that you really felt like had a big impact.
Martin Lawrence, really, and Richard Pryor. That's a given. Everybody. That's just I don't know what to call him. Really, he's beyond whatever we think a king of comedy is. Richard Pryor. So, but JB Smoove, D. Ray, Eddie Murphy, Tony Roberts are who I actually honed a lot of my style from. Like if you watch me really closely, you'll see little pieces of them.
All right. So give us what you have upcoming.
I guess a lot of stuff. I'm gonna be on Blazing After Dark, which comes on TV One. I had a great set there. I think I wore my coolest outfit on that show.
Oh, wait a minute. What was that?
I just taped this new show on BET called One Mic Stand, hosted by Kevin Hart. Be looking out for that in September. I got that. My first annual trip to Turks and Caicos, September 17th to the 20th. That's gonna be off the chain. And then I'm taping my 1 hour special this week that I'm sending to all the networks.
Oh, well, we will.
Oh, we'll be there.
It's gonna be crazy. I know Man K's gonna be there. So.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
Look, that is
up front.
Up front, in the front.
Oh, yes. We like to laugh.
We
want the comedians to say.
We like to see slob coming from their mouths. That makes them more real to us.
Right.
In the back, we don't see all
You can't
that.
see it. You can't. We ain't afraid. We're not scared.
All right, you got any MySpace pages, any YouTube joints?
MySpace/Lil Rel 4. Check me out, come holler at me, give me a message, and then on YouTube you can actually just type in Lil Rel, and I got my own YouTube page too. So let me plug this because this week I should be signing my contract finally. I know people been hearing me talk about the cartoon, so based off me. It's based off a 19-year-old Lil Rel growing up on the West Side.
Oh, that's gonna be the best. The best. The best.
It's gonna be exciting.
All right, so y'all need to be on it before y'all miss out. Last thing, where you at regularly?
Jokes and Notes every Wednesday night. What That Do Wednesday start at 8:30. It sells out every week, so if you come and get there on time, it's a fun show, man. You want to see a lot of up and coming comedians and things like that.
Hilarious. We got our shout out, Uptown Entertainment and the Jones Convention Center staff invite you to a concert hosted by V103's Ramonski Love and featuring featuring R&B sensation Bel Biv Devoe, Troop, Ready for the World, and Mint Condition. Buy one, get one half off till this coming up Wednesday. For more information, contact Jerome Jackson, our boy, shout out, at 773-812-4964. And again, it'll be over to your left on the YouTube screen.
That way. All right, so we want to thank Lil Rel again for being our first guest ever.
You want to check in with?
Hey, it's weird.
There it is.
There it is.